Hi everybody, how's it going? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today on Anime Reaction, we're going to be watching the 4th episode of Isekai Shokudo.
Well, gentlemen, time for our weekly stomach torture.
Indeed. 3,
2.
1.
let's jam.
So I guess we're focusing on the Lizardmen this episode, and a wood elf.
Yeah, and an elf.
Going off with last week's previews.
Indeed.
That would be really weird to see on a beach.
It's a
The
random
door.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I saw one that happened to, I don't know, look like some interdimensional rift with a bunch of floating asteroids or some shit, and then door. It was like some weird mod or Easter egg left in like Kerbal Space Program. Oh, that's it. The Shattered Moon Dimension. The Assassination Classroom World.
Right.
That's a big ass steak. And also considering it's been deboned and all that, that's huge. And everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. It's a croc! I'm gonna
Go
stab
ahead.
it!
I'm gonna go poke it with a stick.
Finally, a literal crocodile hunter. Well, they rounded snout, that's an alligator. Also, don't you think this would be much better if you had like David Attenborough doing the narration? And here was it, the Lizardman doing a weekly ritual of sun worshipping.
Does this count as...
Eunuchs.
Eunuchs. The kind Jeremy Clarkson will have to carry a Bugatti Veyron in.
Does this count as does that count as fan service for girls?
They're into other species art, I guess. Ooh. And here he is recreating the American Hotel experience. Big body, far too small a towel to wipe yourself off with. You can speak. Running. Oh, it's Godzilla. I mean, Irashimasen. Brothers, I bring to you. Take out. In unison now. Oh. Another one of the sacred incantations.
Hmm.
Lizard Man used metronome. Who'd have thought? Rice, eggs, ketchup. Combined to make something so goddamn delicious. Aw. Oh, it's not ketchup. So it's straight up tomato puree.
The very detailed narration is kind of throwing me off here.
A little bit, yeah.
It's almost like I'm being
Oh, I know for sure. I'm now glad that David Attenborough isn't doing the narration. Another!
It's like one of those insensitive jokes to the blind, where trying to explain to a blind person what's going on.
Right. Party omelets, huh? Jumbo size. A manly lizard man carries all the bags in one go. Oh! And those great jubilations of the
And I'm
village.
sure all the townspeople think that it's some dangerous mission.
Right. He knows how to play it up, though. Ooh. Various different types. Omurice with cheese and motherfucking bacon. Yeah. Oh. Oh, goddamn.
Calm down, bro. Your fat's showing.
I don't give a fuck. That looks delicious.
Yeah, it does.
Mm.
Slow down, bro. Your fat's showing.
Which one? Well, that's it. We gotta kill each other off. Sheeple, sheeple. Because you gotta have goals.
That was an interesting story. Strange, but interesting.
Don't mind me. I'm just looking for my mother. a door. Oh, wow. Ah. She seems strangely calm about all this.
Right?
Not the usual freak out, come in with your bow drawn and all that.
Man, those ice cubes melted really fast. Basically, there were ice cubes in one shot and not in the next.
She knows of humans. Hmm? Finally, someone from a world where they know the concept of a
And
restaurant.
look, the ace is back in this shot.
Oh, I know it. She's a hippie elf.
Well, most elves in fiction are
Oh.
like that.
She has to be increasingly vocal about it. She really is a vegan.
Tofu!
I forgot what tofu is made of.
Soybeans.
Soybean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like crushed pressed soybean, I think. It's like Jell-O, but not delicious. What a discerning palate. Cool story, bro. They're still fungi.
Right. They still don't belong in food.
Shiso leaves? Ginger.
No, I think it's
or Daikon.
yeah, Daikon.
Great Daikon, right? Not quite the over-the-top reaction to warrant a sploosh comment.
Right?
Splooged, but you know, in Elvish.
That'd make a hell of a password to your Ancient Dwarven Mind City. Wait a century or two. That. What the hell's that? Let me guess. She didn't wait a week. Yeah?
This was an interesting episode.
A couple of different customers, we'll say.
Yeah. That's normally how it goes, though. And each of their stories kind of brought a different feel. It's like how the show kind of flows along. Still like how they had our Garupa, our lizard man here, being presented like a nature documentary.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Also, how do those chairs sustain his massive bulk? I mean, homeboy barely fits in the door. And going off his physique, he's no slouch. Those are some well-made chairs.
Oh my.
It's a Lion-O and slightly classier elf.
High elf, probably.
That was well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Discovery Channel.
Last of Lizard Man.
Pretty
sort of
much.
guy.
At least we're not the only ones who picked that up.
Exactly. So someone has to make a little AMV now of Garudo's little scene, or Garupo, so his little scene here, and just mash it up with a audio supercut of David Attenborough narration. I'm pretty sure you could do that and pull it off pretty well.
That would probably be awesome.
Somebody should do that, but not me, because I'm lazy.
Someone should do that. We have like way other stuff to work. We have far too much stuff to work on.
Yeah, that too.
But yeah, it was a different feeling episode. Like the whole thing, even the second half was a little different.
Vegan.
There was There's a lot of wonky animation in this one. Mostly having to do with the animals, but even like the elf when she knocked her arrow, it had her like pull it like this at first.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like normally it would come over like this or like this, but she was like holding the bow like this and then knocked it like this and was like that.
That seems very
Kinda weird.
I don't know.
mean, you could do it. It
Yeah,
just seems like it'd be weird.
The hand's reversed.
But then on the next scene, it showed her holding it like normal.
Yeah.
yeah,
What the,
really, really weird.
I'm guessing two different animators weren't on the same page.
And
Same thing with the ice, the disappearing ice.
Yeah. Also, the there was like I want to say a frame shift, I guess, with the stamping tails of the lizardmen.
Yeah. You can clearly tell that this series is mostly focused on the food.
Agreed. Because goddamn, that bacon cheese omurice looks delicious.
Speaking of which, guys,
my
which
God.
would you like? The
Nope.
bacon,
Number two.
Number two.
the shrimp, or what was in the first one?
I think
I
the
was-
first one's just like a supersized regular omurice, so it's like it's not exactly fried rice, but it's like rice with chicken and vegetables mixed in.
Chicken, vegetables, and then it's also been mixed with ketchup.
So yeah, if you were in the
Of course, it's ketchup.
sorry,
Hey.
so would I. But if you were in the lizardmen,
Yeah, she's a filthy vegan.
You know, taste of tofu and sadness. I'd much rather have Dragon Queen. I actually kind of like how they made her like increasingly vocal about it too,
Right.
just like the real deal.
Well, I mean, at least she didn't beat around the bush with it.
That's true.
And end up
That's,
ordering something that she couldn't eat.
that's true. I mean, as much as I like to knock him for it, honesty is the best policy. That way I can kick it out of my theoretical restaurant quicker. I don't know why. I'm in a bit of an assholey mood right now. Probably because I had
Aren't
to
you?
probably because I had to watch a vegan.
I like how the all the heroes of that Lizardman village have all fooled everybody else into thinking that it's like a dangerous mission or whatever.
Hey man, I mean, with the perks that come with, you gotta play it up.
Right.
Adoration of the village. Free
Also, apparently
omurice.
they go in once a year.
I think they choose once a year to like who gets to go. But yeah, the hero goes whenever the door appears.
Well, there was a part where it was saying, you know, he eats the omurice for the next year or whatever.
Yeah.
Like not like it made it sound like he only goes in once a year.
Yeah.
I can't remember the
Writers could
exact
have phrased.
wording.
Yeah, they could have worded it a little differently.
Or maybe that's exactly how they wanted to word it. Elves are always arrogant.
That is true.
That's like a staple of fantasy, is that elves are always arrogant.
Yeah,
They
I
think
mean-
they're better than everybody else.
That goes back all the way to Tolkien.
Yeah.
So
because they're more connected to nature and
Well, they
Usually
also have really
immortal
long
and-
lives too.
Yeah.
yeah, very long lives, bordering on immortal or immortal in some stories.
Yeah.
So they're wise. They know more.
Yeah.
Ha ha.
also makes it more appealing to be soiled.
Well, I said it's more standard in fantasy. It's not always the case. Drifters, the elves were definitely different. However, if they hadn't been enslaved, I bet they probably would have been snooty.
Probably.
Let's be honest here.
But yeah, that was this week's episode.
Again, another case of a tale of two episodes, really.
We got tofu steak and omu rice.
Now I'm hungry again.
As I said before, our weekly stomach torture. So we always watch this first thing in the session, and usually before we've eaten anything. Just to really just drive the dagger in.
Sorry, Vinny. So do I. Anyway.
I think that's about it for this one.
Yep.
So, let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it. And if you're interested in joining our Discord channel, ask for it in the comments below.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
And she looks eager.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.